Hi guys! I thought that I would do What the Books Tuesday tag and answer this week's 10 questions. So let's have a look at the questions. So What the Book has started doing Tuesday tag, and this is the third week. And he does it on his Perone 75 channel. So I thought that this week I'd give a try and answer the questions. And the first question is, what is your favorite kind of pizza? That would be Hungry Howie's pepperoni pizza with butter cheese crust. Sometimes I'll get half pepperoni and sausage, but always on the butter cheese crust. That's really good. Second question. Who is the most famous person you've met? That's easy. Julia Murney. She was Elphaba the first time I saw Wicked on tour. It was quite a few years ago now. It was when the Wicked tour just started. It was their first national tour. And I remember getting up the day the tickets went on sale. And I was there at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Tickets didn't even go on sale until 11. But this was my first time ever going to the theater. I've been a theater fan for my entire life. First time actually going to see a show. And Julia was my first Elphaba. Since then, I've seen Wicked 3 times as it's passed through my local theaters. But Julia was my first Elphaba. And I fell in love with her instantly. I went backstage to the stage door after the show, and I got my picture with her, and I got to talk to her for a few minutes, and she was so awesome. So very sweet, so very kind to everybody that was waiting out in the rain to get autographs and take pictures and stuff, and she was just really, really awesome. What would your last meal be? That's tough. It would either be a shepherd's pie, which is kind of Irish fare, being an Irish American myself. It's one of my all-time favorite foods. So either shepherd's pie, or my other all-time favorite food is stuffed cabbage. So it would be one of the two of those. Question 4. Have you broken something and blamed someone else? Not that I can think of. The closest that I can come to is when I was in the 4th grade, there was a boy who wouldn't leave me alone. I think he liked me, but I didn't like him. And to make him stop, I got him in trouble by gluing a paper leaf to the art table, and he got blamed. But actually breaking something and blaming someone else, I can't think of anything. Question 5. If you could be any character in a Broadway show, who would it be? Elphaba. Maybe Glinda, but definitely Elphaba. I'd also choose Sophie from Mamma Mia, Anna from The King and I, and the witch from Into the Woods. Any of those would be very, very doable. Describe your worst job. That would be my first job. Hated it. 3 months. It was a summer job. 3 months between my 11th and 12th grade years in high school. Hated it. Couldn't even eat there for 2 years after that. I got really sick of coming home smelling like fry grease. Even the smell of it in the air for years afterwards would make me sick to my stomach. How many computers do you have? 2. I have the MacBook, and I have a PC desktop that I really don't do anything on anymore except for cataloging my comic book collection. And it has a bigger music library than my Mac does. Describe your first driving experience. I don't drive. I've never had the desire to drive, so I don't have one. And finally, question 10, show us your favorite pair of shoes, current favorite pair of shoes. That would be my Superman Converse. Love these shoes.